in broad daylight, they will steal motorcycle, they will steal bike, they will steal anything you leave outside.
So she basically went to work and she just disappeared. They found her parts. They just stole it from the driveway in front of the house. I heard about young adults or even kids being killed.
People are coming dressed up in delivery guy, in policeman at your door. What happened is he knocked out 3 persons and stole.
In today's video, we're gonna talk about safety in different countries, a few interesting stories from the UK and from Greece, and maybe a few from Romania, why not?
Yeah, a few comparison how safety is in Greece, in UK, in Romania.
Yeah, let's get into the story.
Let's get into the story, but first, let us tell you where we are. Because look at this.
Yeah.
Maybe someone can recognize that. That is Plakias. That is Plakias beach. And that one is the wall. I don't know how that is called, unfortunately. But look at this
I think
landscape.
this is where the name came from, the Plakias in general, so...
Yeah, probably. But look at this landscape, guys.
This is the Placa.
Yeah, this landscape.
It's stunning. We're actually filming another video right now here, which you're gonna see on the channel, but
yeah, I don't know which one will come first.
The chicken or the egg? So we have a few stories to share from the UK. I think we should start with that.
No, I think we should start with a rough comparison of...
Okay, rough comparison between the countries. Where do you feel more safe?
Yeah, well, we spend a lot of time in Romania. We spent 5 years in UK, and we spent 6 months in Crete, Greece.
Yeah, living here.
For me, I'm gonna say first.
Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna say that UK is very unsafe. Like
from the three of them?
From the three of them, UK is the most unsafe.
Yeah.
Then it's, I don't know, Romania, and the safest one it's Greece, let's say, because we don't have much data about this.
Yeah, in my opinion, the top would be safest Romania, then Greece, then UK, because I feel like here being so touristy, there are a lot of people coming from everywhere and a lot of things can happen. Nothing happened to us personally, but I think it can happen more often than, for example, in Romania, where we don't get a lot of tourists and it's not such a worldwide known country. So you can't compare it to the UK in any sort of way. So I think in the UK a lot is going on because of all the people emigrating from different countries,
different
and
culture,
a lot of things going on.
Yeah, but look, I heard from one of our friends. He told me that some people are coming from other parts of Greece or from other countries here in Crete. And
because it's safest?
No, and they stay like 2 or 3 days and they like steal stuff, go in people's apartments.
Oh, you mean criminals?
Yeah, criminals.
Okay.
So
yeah, I think it can happen.
Do you think this is true? Do you think this is a real stuff that happens? Oh my God, look where we are.
I know, but look at that. Check out that view. Look how you can see, the water is so crystal clear, you can see the rocks, you can see everything.
Yeah, because this is Libyan Sea. Come on, Amalia, look at that.
I'm just looking.
Just looking.
It's really beautiful.
I think you're too close.
Okay, let's go.
And look at this path, guys. What do you say about this?
It's quite narrow,
path?
we have to go one behind each other.
Yeah. Okay, let's share some stories from UK.
Yeah, why we said the UK is the unsafest one. First of all, the first thing that comes to my mind is when we arrived in the UK, it was a big deal about a girl missing in our city. So she basically went to work, she was in her 20s and she just disappeared. And for months and for years after,
for 3 years,
they were looking for her. And before we moved from UK, they found her parts, let's say.
Yeah.
They found where she was.
She was buried in someone's home, I guess.
Anyway,
but
let's not get into too many details.
Look, it's so weird that we're talking safety,
and we're at the edge of the rock.
Yeah, safety, of course.
Yeah, so this is the first story that comes to my mind. So this is not, of course, a lot of things happen everywhere. People disappear from everywhere. There are
Look,
criminals everywhere.
I'm just saying that UK is the most unsafe because in broad daylight in London, they will steal motorcycle, they will steal bike, they will steal anything you leave outside and they can take. And if you don't trust me, if you don't believe me, just go on YouTube or just go on any social media
and you will see.
and search theft broad daylight
Let's just
in
go
UK,
a bit slower.
in London, to see what they are doing there.
Yeah.
They have no shame in like 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, you can't compare just the capital with the whole country, but
No.
overall, because of what's going on in London, and it goes to even the closer areas around London, because this is what happened in our city. We were around, let's say, 2 hours drive from London, and a lot of things happened even in our city. So yeah, I think
Yeah, we should speak about how they stole the car.
yeah,
But first, guys,
we are in a bit of a
safety.
pickle here.
this is safety. I mean, we are 50 meters up on this wall. You okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after I
Oh my god. This pet is crazy. I'm telling you, this one is crazy. Look how close you are to be or to not be.
to not be anymore. Not
To
to
be
be
or
or
not-
not to be.
To be or not to be. Anyway, let's focus a bit.
Yeah, in general, you hear a lot of stories, and actually stories that are really close to you, that are really, that you hear from people you know. This is what I'm talking about, because you can hear a lot of, bad news from all over the world. But when you hear something that your neighbor is telling you that she saw, she witnessed, it's crazy. So this is what used to happen in the UK a lot.
Okay,
I've
but
heard-
this story, Amalia,
Yeah.
when we were in Downs Barn, we were living
Let's
in
just not give too many names,
Okay.
please.
we were living in a share house, and let's say around 10 o'clock in the night, it wasn't even like,
That late.
yeah, it wasn't that late, 10 or 11 o'clock in the night, we heard like a car alarm,
Yeah.
and we thought it was nothing, and then in 10 minutes everyone in the house was
Panicking.
was agitated, and we woke up, went downstairs, and somebody stole
Our friend's car.
our friend's car.
They just stole it from
In-
the driveway in front of the house.
Yeah, it was a Jaguar, and they stole it.
It's crazy. I mean, these things never happen to us or to somebody we know back home. And yeah, I think it's crazy how this can happen. Just
Also in that city, a lot of people in the night, they were checking
the doors.
the cars doors, and also the houses doors.
Yeah, it happened to us a few times actually.
Yeah, it happened to most of the people. If you don't close your door, then
They are checking it, and they just come into your house to take stuff. I even heard other people we were living with, they said they left the door open, I think, and in the middle of the day somebody came into the house, entered, they went into the rooms, they took all the laptops, all the whatever they could find, to put into a backpack, and they just left. It's crazy. I mean, these
Yeah.
things, I never heard for these kind of things to happen in Romania,
No.
just in your face, like with you in the house.
no, for comparison, in Romania, you can leave your car with the door open, unlocked. Nobody will give up.
It's unlikely, you don't know, but we never
It's-
heard these kind of stories back home.
Yeah, very unlikely for somebody to steal your car. Very
Yeah.
unlikely.
I mean, I've heard about this. It happened in my family before I was born.
Yeah,
So
like
it used to happen
20 years ago. But now,
exactly
we're talking about
30
now.
years ago. Yeah,
Now
nowadays
Romania,
it's not that common.
I think Romania is very safe now.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you watch the news, I think
Yeah.
in every country, if you watch the news,
It's a bit unsafe.
a lot of bad things are happening.
Yeah.
But just to compare this smaller thing, let's say, without killing and without things like that.
1 second, I have something to say. Guys, please let us know from your own experience, is it safe to live in Greece? Did something shady happen to you? Just drop a comment, tell your story. We're really curious because we don't have a lot of experience here in Greece, and we just want to know, you know, how things are here. What happens if you, let's say, forget your door open, or if you keep things outside, for example, on the terrace? Is it safe, or is it something that it's not so good to do? How do you behave in these kind of scenarios? Like, how do you protect yourself? What should be aware of? Basically.
Or if you're not from Greece, if you're from other countries, please let us know how it's in your country.
Yeah, what's going on there? Yeah, we're
how
really
is in
curious.
Canada? How is in Australia? How is in Austria? How is in Belgium?
In France?
Yeah, wherever you are.
US? Yeah.
And please don't forget to press that like and maybe that subscribe if you want more videos like that. And then let's go on, but not before checking this landscape.
This one is really beautiful, so we have to stop a lot just to show it to you guys, because this is breathtaking.
It's breathtaking, but my heart is like 100 BPMs, beats per minute, that is.
Okay, so yeah, back to the story. There are a lot of stories we heard in UK. I heard about young adults or even kids being killed, which is very sad, because when I was used to do nails, and I had a lot of clients that were teachers. So they would tell me a lot of stories, and when they would tell me this kind of stories, students being killed, because they said basically most of the time it was about drugs. They kind of ended up in some sort of gangs or something like that, and they just kill each other with knives, with whatever. They don't have guns in the UK. But they still do this kind of stuff, and it's a shame. I mean, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, it's crazy to hear these stories happening so often. People disappearing, like this girl that I told you about. This is crazy, and I can tell you that at least the Romanian people living in the UK, they don't feel safe letting the kids playing outside alone, without being supervised, or letting the kids go to school alone. It doesn't happen very often because of these things. They are afraid, and this is something really uncommon in Romania. For example, all the kids are going to school on their own. So here in the UK, you just prefer to take your kid to the school, take it with the car.
Also, that famous story about that guy, that there was a guy dressed up, and people are coming dressed up in delivery guy, in policeman at your door. You saw that one on the internet with a policeman trying to get inside the house?
Yeah.
They are dressing in policemen, they are dressing in anything in UK, just trying to get in your home.
Do you remember that one with the ATM, guys? They stole an ATM with a with a car.
Not with a car, with that machine.
They grabbed it with...
I don't know. It's a bulldozer or something.
They grabbed it and they ran away with the ATM. This is crazy.
Yeah, they just dragged it from the wall and put it in a van.
And just ran away.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Also, that guy from UK, he was dressed in a delivery guy.
Yeah.
And he... Okay. Did you find the caves?
Yeah.
Yeah?
On the other side.
Yeah?
Then,
further away? How far?
How far?
Yeah, how far away they are?
Oh, you can only see the tunnel.
Okay.
Oh, it's up there.
No. You can.
Right here.
If you go back, you can see.
Oh, so it's not that far away. Ah, it's over here, Raul. Yeah, a few minutes.
Oh, it's right here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that guy, he was dressed in delivery, or maybe he was delivering, I don't know. But he knocked on the door, and when somebody answered, he just knocked them out, and it was a lady.
Oh, I remember that.
And he knocked the whole family.
But I think that guy was a Romanian guy.
Yeah,
Raul.
he was a Romanian.
It was a Romanian guy.
I didn't want to say it, because not all the Romanians are that way. But
I know, but this is the truth. It was a Romanian guy, and we are not happy about it, but it's the truth. That's why when I said we're not happy with the reputation we have in other countries,
Every
this is what
country.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, let's be clear. Every country has good
Of
good
course,
people and
yeah.
bad people. It's not
Yeah,
like
we're ashamed of what happened there, but that's it. It's
what
nothing
happened
we can
is
do.
he knocked out 3 person and stole.
Women's, 2 women and or 2 kids and a woman, something like that, or 2 women and a kid.
Yeah, something very
It was
shameful.
very bad. It was very, very bad.
But
And
he stole only a PlayStation or Xbox, not
he
even
didn't
money.
even have what to steal. It's crazy.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, so these kind of stories basically made us feel unsafe in the UK, and these are true stories. These are things we heard from our friends, from our neighbors, that we experienced
Yeah,
ourselves.
not only these ones, because they are killing with knife, because the drugs are so spread in UK.
Yeah.
You can find drugs everywhere. You can sense the smell of drugs on the street.
Yeah, everybody's smoking. It's a common practice in the UK. You can smell it everywhere. Yeah, it happens a lot. Yeah, but let's give a few examples from Romania and Greece, because we're gonna end the video without speaking only about the UK, without
Yeah.
speaking about the other countries. So yeah, for Greece, we didn't experience much. That's why, guys, please let us know in the comments what you think about that. If you are living abroad and you experienced other countries, just the comparison between where you lived. And yeah, let us know what you think. So from what we experienced, we feel very safe here. Nothing really happened to us. We did hear some stories, we did hear about burglary,
Burglaries.
but I think this happens mainly in villas or maybe more expensive properties, not to everyday people's homes.
Or maybe when they have info that somebody has money
Yeah,
or
probably.
something like
Yeah,
that.
anyway, I think this happens everywhere, to be fair, and we just felt safe, even at the beach sometimes, when you leave your phone or you leave something, and
Yeah, well, in Romania you don't feel safe to leave your things on the
beach.
And go inside the water. You don't do that. Maybe here nothing happened to us yet, but maybe it's not safe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's safe. I don't know. You
What
tell
do,
us.
what do you do with your phone when you go to the beach? Where do you put it?
You leave it home. But Romania is very safe. Other
Yeah.
than that, even with drugs, obviously drugs are everywhere.
Yeah, but I think it's not that spread in Romania yet. And also, the criminality is not, I would say it's not that bad, especially for kids, for young adults. You don't really hear often about kids killing each other because they are in gangs or things like that. It doesn't really happen in Romania a lot.
Yeah, but in UK it's so bad that if you are under 21, you cannot buy a scissor
Yeah, you can buy a scissors without the
or anything sharp
ID.
from a
Yeah.
supermarket, or a needle. You can buy it if you don't have an ID.
Not even
It's-
ID, a prescription. You can't buy needles.
Is that bad? No, even a needle to sew.
Ah, sewing.
Yeah, sewing. Or a scissor. You cannot buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy what's going on. Yeah, we understand where it's coming from, to be honest, and we should do whatever we can to protect the kids and to make it harder for them to hurt themselves. Yeah, so I feel like between these countries, as I said from the beginning, that's why we feel unsafe in the UK, and that's why we feel safer here in Greece and in Romania. I think in the European countries that are close to each other, like here in Greece, maybe even the countries around this place, they're kind of the same.
I don't know, because we haven't been in that many.
We haven't experienced them, yeah.
But yeah, guys, we reach our cave here.
We're gonna check it out.
Go
You're gonna
inside.
see that in a different video.
We're gonna see that in Plakia's video. Thank you very much for watching us. And yeah,
See you in the next one.
Bye.